the Mirthmobile.
I think we'll go with a little
Mixtape Monday.
Exit to each other. Party on, dudes!
next party on.
Party on, Wayne!
Party on, guy.
Wow, you changed it up. You're like a man of secrets.
Yeah, you know, I said I wanted to make a new countdown because I think ever since that night that we were on Zach's channel, there seemed to be some
this fancy one. Fancy Zach, I'm talking to you.
We're using the same countdown. We're using a lot of the same graphics. I was like, we need to kind of differentiate a little bit. So you get to keep the one with the really epic music. I'm going with more kind of the music, rock and roll vibes. So yeah, I thought it was kind of fun to change it up a little bit. Yeah,
my son did something good instead of something good.
But I'm gonna break your heart tonight though with some of these bands that I don't
son
like.
Of a bitch.
That's what I got to do, you know. But with that, everybody, welcome to another edition of Mixtape Mondays. I, of course, am John, the creative blue collar guy, joined as always by my co-host Roman of the Empire, my very good friend Sam Steven, and then he might as well actually be another co-host. He's kind of become another regular with us.
Not wrong.
Stephen Ransom, always good to have you, buddy. Always good conversation.
Regular, sir.
We kind of have like two co-hosts now, Mondays and Thursdays, and it's always good. And then even Sam, like if he's not doing music stuff on Mondays, he might become a staple here. So I'm not mad about it. How's everybody doing tonight?
I'm mildly drunk.
Fantastic.
I may have peed myself. The fan is on my balls.
Oh, you got the ball fan again. All right, that's
I
cool.
have the ball fan.
We're already launching into the ball fan, huh?
Oh my gosh, do you have the meme handy?
Oh, I can't. Can I share it? Am I allowed to share it?
Pull up the meme.
Are you allowed to share it? Good heavens!
I don't know. My problem is my setup. My setup is different when I'm not hosting the show. So I don't even know how things work when I'm not hosting. I pull up a thing. The thing goes wrong. I look like
I believe that Stephen Ransom here is our local memer, which after last week's stream,
it's brilliant.
He delivered.
How do I share? How do I share this? I don't know how to do anything. I'm so confused right now. Oh God, I can't even see the screen.
Lord.
I can't see the screen.
God, you're so old.
And he was like a god in the pre-show.
Oh, Sasha didn't get the link. Hold on, I'm on it.
I'm going to send it to you, John, and then you can share it.
The
because
screen.
I'm just gonna,
okay.
Yeah, because I'm going to cock it up to something fierce.
Well, then Flaccid is missing the link here too, so I got to get him in.
How did you do that? You know,
I put it in the chat yesterday, man.
And you give me so little.
Hey! I put it in the chat.
You
yesterday,
have kids.
right?
You hope they're going to turn out right, and then they turn out like this. Fuck. John, where do you want to send it to your Twitter or to your email?
I don't know. I'm trying to multitask here. Hold on.
He's like a fucking moppet.
Oh, sweet
and this
fancy
is where we lost
Moses.
the show.
We're off to a great
show.
start here already. Oh wait, I got it.
And that's why we're alive, kids. Hey, it's the ball cam. Ball fan. The ball fan. I keep saying the wrong thing. It doesn't make it better anytime I say it.
For those of you who were here last week and Roman kept talking about how he had a fan pointed right at his nether regions, our good friend here, Stephen Ransom, did not disappoint, and he delivered with a meme. There's your number one, and actually possibly number 1 and 2 fans, maybe 3 fans. I see 3 there now. Yes, there's that.
I see them, or I hear them talking simultaneously, like in Mothra. Yeah.
Oh man! All right, so I sent Flaccid the link. He should be joining in here pretty soon.
All right.
But yeah, so Roman is mildly drunk. How's his ball fan going on? How's everyone else doing?
Good, Sam.
Oh, I'm good. You know, I'm home from work. I got a beer. And yeah, that's about as good as it can get right now. Well, I guess that's not.
And that's all I have to say about that.
That's it. That's it. Fair enough.
Working his new powers.
Yeah.
Well, that was me.
That wasn't me this time. I'm busy trying to social media and other things that try to draw in the masses so that they can be subjected to this and not just hear about it the next day.
Oh Lord. Well, I guess we can go ahead and just launch right into it, and then
Wait, you have there is no pop culture shit you want to throw in right now?
Pop culture. Oh, hey, we
Or
could. I don't necessarily have the article pulled up right offhand, but just off the top of my head, we could talk about how Ozzy says that he's going to move back to the UK because he thinks that America doesn't have enough gun laws, and he says, "quote I don't want to die in America from gun violence." Discuss.
Oh, wow.
Fuck off.
Hey, you put me on the spot. That's what I came up with.
Oh my God, that's terrible. That's fucking ridiculous. Oh my God.
Like, Ozzy, seriously, like Ozzy dying of gun violence, that's the least of your worries. Like, you're lucky you're still alive at all.
Exactly. Where are you, Ozzy? Where is this possible gun violence affecting you specifically?
I don't know, man.
You know what I call? I want to buy a bag of crack. Just send it over to the car. What? He may kill you because he didn't understand what you said.
Ozzy just roaming the ghettos.
I'll sit in the corner now.
Oh boy!
I mean, how is he supposed to launch his new rap career if he can't, be roaming around?
I mean, he has been known to partner up with Post Malone, and
I don't know who that is. Stop saying things I don't understand.
So I guess real quick, we could go through the chat. We've got Jacob Ironside here hanging out. He says, "Go away, Ozzy. Your music sucks." I mean, not to already like launch into the topic because we're trying to do like a pre-topic. I've never been like a huge fan of Black Sabbath or Ozzy's solo music, but I'm not mad at it. I don't
dirty mouth, boy.
I don't dislike it. I don't hate it. But at this point in time, yes. I mean, what has he put out new recently? Like, the guy can't even string a sentence together anymore. When he did that bad reality TV show on MTV like 20 years ago,
well, actually,
he sounded like Porky Pig half the time, where he was just constantly like Sharon. Like,
yes. But a few years ago, he put out an album with Rick Rubenstein.
God bless you.
Rick Rubin. I made people up. I combined Rick Rubin with Bruce Springsteen, and I got Rick Rubenstein.
Oh Lord,
who doesn't exist, and both of them are bad. But Rick Rubin on his own is not bad, and so he produced the album 13 for Black Sabbath, which was Ozzy.
That
the rest
was more
of the
than
band.
That was more than a few years ago.
Several
it's
years
been a
now.
while.
You have to forgive my sense of time. I don't. For me, time is very slow because I'm very old.
And that was without even a single drop of rum.
Well, that's not true. So,
it's whiskey. Okay?
Are you saying that time might be slipping into
the future?
I see. Well, you're going to have to rise like an eagle.
So, I gotta admit, actually, a couple weeks ago, I really tried my damnedest to pull some clips from So I Married an Axe Murderer, but I couldn't find any like high quality clips to grab. So I was like, well, I'll have to revisit this later. Like, rent the movie and have it high def, and then grab the clips. And
did you get them?
Anything I found on YouTube was everything that was on YouTube was all pixely, but my laptop doesn't have like a disk drive or anything, so I would have to rent it digitally to get it on my laptop to screen grab it.
Sweet mother of Jesus! You know, you try to raise them right.
You know, we need.
All you get is excuses.
Well, what I wanted to grab was because we typically try to keep the streams to 1 hour. So like when people come in and if they have to leave, I wanted the clip where he's like, "Go ahead and go. You've stayed your hour,"
which is legit. All right. I'm almost
I
done
think
with my
that'd be a
social
good
media
idea
and trying to get
to
everything out
get
there.
a stash of Mike Meyer bits to kind of keep it on theme.
Yeah. All right, we've got Jay the Deep-Minded in here. Hail, gentlemen. Ozzy is welcome back here to the UK, where he can take his
Oh, Jay
chances
the
with
Deep-Minded.
knife
I love Jay the
crime.
Deep-Minded. And Blair. Blair to Blair.
And
Welcome,
then-
both of you.
Hello, Blair to Blair. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. And then here's someone new that I'm not familiar with. We have Decepticons Cave of Villains. Hail to you.
Dun,
Nice.
dun,
Wonders.
dun, not
I
the
love the title.
Decepticons Cave of Villains.
I dig the name.
So
I
don't
know
I
that
sent
guy.
Flaccid the
How you
link.
doing,
We're
sir?
still kind of waiting, but we could get going if we, unless we want to talk more about Ozzy and his I don't know.
Poor Ozzy.
No.
We could talk about
No.
James Hetfield getting divorced. There's that too.
Oh,
There's two things with that. One, I didn't know. Second, I didn't give a fuck. Is that
Well,
okay?
you know, and one of the things too is, as we know, like James Hetfield has been in and out of rehab over the years, but he's always credited his wife with being one of the like main rocks that like keeps him sober. So if they get divorced, he might die.
Oh, balls. Yeah.
These
I get
guys
it,
are
though.
so old school. They need to like start a charter school for young Indian women, and then run Warner Brothers ragged, running around the country being a badass. Then he needs to like change his gender after he gets divorced, so that, you know, I mean, Ezra's got all of these guys beat. Like, try to be a rock star for Christ's sake.
Oh, Lord.
Oh yeah, you know, it's just ever since that documentary, what was it called, like Some Kind of Monster or whatever it was, where you just
fuck
saw all
off
the
with
members
that.
of
Some
where
kind of
you saw
whining
the-
bitch is what that was.
all the members of Metallica crying and talking to a therapist about how much Lars's drumming hurts them, and which I can agree with.
I mean, it
Fuck
was the
Lars.
Saint Anger. It was the Saint Anger recording when they did that. So.
I just
I've
remember
been
it was
mad
the
at
moment where
Lars.
like James Hetfield walks into the studio and looks at Lars and he says, "I can't even be in the studio with you while you're drumming," and he left and went to rehab. So Lars's drumming drove James Hetfield to go to rehab.
It may drive me to go to rehab. Fuck Lars. I'm still pissed at Lars about fucking that download service that we all loved back.
Oh,
in the day.
Napster.
Napster.
Yeah.
Fuck him about Napster.
And then here we are now with Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, everything. Like what? Like what?
You cocksucking bastard.
Yeah. Well,
Am I allowed to say that on the YouTube?
Yeah,
On
maybe.
YouTube.
Rigid security.
And there you go.
One of the joys of not being monetized, I suppose. We can do what we want.
All right.
Modern
so-
metal should have feelings. You guys are so toxic around here. You're not giving metal a chance to express itself, to break through its ancient pains.
I don't even know what that means.
No. No, man. Shit, no, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
Oh fuck! I'm
There's
sorry,
no
Jade, did you mind? I
feelings
fucked
in
that up.
baseball. We don't have. There's no crying in baseball.
Did you
Okay,
guys
we've
know
got,
that Jade Deep-Minded is a girl? I didn't know that, and I'm really sorry now.
We've got Tom's Tinkering and Adventures here. It says
Oh,
Roman
Tom.
drives
I
me
love
to
Tom.
drink.
No, actually, I love Tom, and I say this every time he's on. Tom is my zombie apocalypse buddy because Tom knows how to fix literally everything. He's just got a brilliant mechanical mind, and he's one of the nicest people I'll ever meet. He has a terrible sense of humor and a beard that frightens the children.
Ooh, that's fun. All right. So what if Jay the Deep-Minded is just identifying as something different today, Roman?
I don't know how to respond to that.
You're really uncomfortable all of a sudden. Oh, we've already got Decepticons Cave of Villains joining in here saying Twisted Sister sucks. Oh man, I should have pulled up some articles about that because apparently Dee Snider is like trying to get into a feud with one of the members of Kiss, and it's like Twisted Sister hasn't been relevant in almost 40 years. Like, give it up, dude.
We all know there's only one way to solve that: celebrity death match.
Oh, I support Celebrity Deathmatch. I'm all for it.
It's okay. Roman's not a biologist. Well,
See, now,
no, I'm
that's
barely
what we
barely
need.
even functional right now. So biologists are way out of my league.
We need a high-res Celebrity Deathmatch console game. That's what we need.
Yes.
And then you could like buy your favorite celebrity and get it, it'll generate Mick Jagger for you so you can kick the shit out of like Britney Spears.
I'm always going to be Guar. That's going to be my.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
I'm going to be playing Roman tonight because I did most music.
Well,
Also,
it's okay,
there was a
Roman. We
concert
still
in
love
San Diego
you.
last night. John, you're aware of this probably. The big concert that had Joan Jett and
What? Who's that?
Joan fucking Jett. God, I hate you so much.
Is that her middle name?
You're like the worst son in the history of sons. Sam, I'm going to adopt you.
Are you just roasting him? Do you not know who said who? No, you don't.
You're not making that up. Sweet mother of Christ.
I guess you will just never know.
Oh my God. I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to do. Don't know.
I heard she loves Rocky Road.
That's fucking horrible, Sam.
I love this moment so much I want to have sex with it.
Stop. Yeah, fuck.
I may or may not be taking advantage of the fact that Roman said he's already had a few before we started the topic.
It's a couple. 8.
Blair to Blair, I agree.
Oh, I'm sorry. Blair Blair's supposed to be on Thursday, and now I'm more going to scare Blair to Blair off.
So did anyone see the god awful clip that Bon Jovi did when when they were doing
the answer is no immediately.
I'm totally blanking on like the term that they used for it, but when they when the new president takes office, so when Biden was like taking office and they did the whole inaugural whatever thing, they had a pre-recorded clip of Bon Jovi singing "Here Comes the Sun" like out on the end of this pier looking out over the water. But it was first and foremost, it was super cloudy and overcast. And secondly, Bon Jovi singing the Beatles made me want to kill myself.
Yeah, that's like a nail through the sack kind of moment. Not going to lie. I hate Bon Jovi. And everything
especially
about that
old Bon Jovi.
All Bon Jovi. New, old, I don't care.
Well, I mean old as in like him old in age.
He's
right
fucking
now,
old and looks like your grandmother trying to be cool. That Bon Jovi?
Yeah, pretty much.
It shouldn't be Bon Jovi. It should be Das Jovi. Because Bon means good, like in Good Morning.
Tom, I agree. Wait, I can do this.
So anyways.
I can highlight comments. I'm so excited.
Oh, you can pull out comments. I skipped lunch and went straight to drinking. Tom, Roman does that to people.
I don't do that to anyone. That's not true. That's a lie. In fact, I do it to most people.
There's kind of a reason I'm an alcoholic now.
Wait, are you blaming me for that shit? You can straight up fuck off. That's what you can do.
Can I just point out, I love the fact that we're 22 minutes in and we've accomplished nothing so far.
0. We got nothing done. It's fine.
So I think I'm going to go ahead and start off by breaking Roman's heart.
Which one are you going to kill? Which one are you going to kill, son?
Do we need to get in? Do we need to jump right into the topic?
Oh, hang on.
Absolutely.
Stop. So hang on before you jump in. So it was Motley Crue, Def Leppard, Poison, Joan Jett, and the Blackhearts, which is the same band. But
that was just in San Diego?
That they played the big stadium downtown last night.
Good Lord. I did not hear about that. I had no idea that was happening.
I did, but I was supposed to go, but then I was like,
care.
I can't go because I have this thing going on. So, but that happened.
Was that Petco?
So. Yeah, Petco.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I mean that's a big show. Huh.
That's ironic.
And yes, I have heard of those bands. I was just trying to mess with you. I was trying to trigger Roman. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry.
Fantastic, because that would I'd be a little startled if you didn't know who Joan Jett was.
I don't even trigger that easy. I'm an easygoing man.
Are you kidding me right now? Are you like this is hold on. I got one here. This is like the smallest little thing happens, and this is Roman.
1.21 gigawatts. Great Scott!
What the hell is a gigawatt?
He's not wrong, actually. That's pretty much it. That's me in a nutshell. I don't even know.
And I'm the one going, what the hell is a gigawatt?
Or both. So I'll apologize for both.
All right, so diving into our topic for the night: popular bands or artists that you hate. The first few, I'm gonna. But why though? So I'm gonna very quickly rapid fire off two that are kind of I want to say almost more of an honorable mention, where it's like they're popular in some circles, but the people who like their music love their music.
You're picking at me on this, aren't you?
And I don't get it. I don't get it.
Say it. Say the thing, son.
Leonard Cohen.
Damn you,
Leonard
so
Cohen.
Much. God damn you to hell, you little fuck. I'm so mad at you right now.
He wrote the very famous song Hallelujah. But let me just say this. The only good versions of that song are all covers.
You're wrong on every single thing you just said. Every single thing.
I don't get it. I don't.
Yep. He has a distinctive voice and a very unique musical style.
Yeah, distinctive.
And so does Yoko Ono.
You're gone too, Steven. You're gone. You're out of here. It's just gonna be me on a show with Sam soon. Sam's gonna be
go ahead. I dare you. Go ahead. Try it.
Yeah, bastards. I hate
everybody knows that Leonard Cohen is super boring.
That wasn't funny.
Yes,
that wasn't funny at all.
Thank you. His voice is terrible. He sounds like he's falling asleep while he's singing.
God damn you so much.
Great songwriter. I'll give him that.
Knocked over Starfire there.
Yeah, Roman. Tom says working on your son's cars made him drink.
That I can actually see that.
Is that triggering for you?
No. That's actually entirely accurate. Tom has rebuilt the Jake of the Empire mobile more times than Alfred ever had to fix Batman up. And Tom may not know this, but there's one more in your future, buddy. The front bumper is now hanging off by a thread, sir. A thread, because Jake of the Empire is not a good driver.
All right, so the second one, just so I can kind of get the lesser popular but popular,
still
whatever
hate
ones
you, by the way.
out of the way. Nick Cave.
God damn it! Really, you hit both of those? That's your opening salvo.
Are you guys, Sam or Steven, are you guys familiar with Nick Cave at all?
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, so I don't feel so bad then, because I had not even heard of this guy until maybe within the last decade or so, which might seem like kind of a long time, but I guess he's been at it for a lot longer than that. But I literally never heard of this guy. And then all of a sudden,
I work with children.
And then all of a sudden, when I do hear about this guy, I'm finding out that the fans of his music, like, they're not just like, oh, I kind of like his music. Like, no, like, they freaking worship the ground that this man walks on.
That is not
when
true.
they go
That
to
is
his
actually
concerts. I know people that have gone to his concerts and they come back and describe it as like a spiritual experience. They felt like they were being birthed all over again. People are just freaking weird. I'm like, I don't understand it. I think number one, hold on, let me you can have your moment. Number one, his voice is trash. He's a lot like Leonard Cohen, where he's just kind of boring. Number two, I think his lyrics and like his phrasing is really awkward. I do think he's very artsy and very creative, and that he comes up with really good music, like the musical composition and the if it's just instrumental, it could be really good. But yeah, his voice kills it for me, and his lyrics are just, he has like really awkward phrasing and timing, and I don't get it.
I don't understand.
Yes, Decepticons, Cave of Villains. I didn't know who he was either. Blair to Blair is pointing out that it's Nick Cave, unfortunately. I I don't get it. I don't get
Who
it.
had a song in the X-Files?
I don't know.
Oh, that'd be Nick Cave. Red Right Hand.
He had a song in the Scream movies. What does that have to do with anything?
I don't even know what that is. I don't know. I don't
yeah,
know
well,
what a
there you
Scream
go.
is. He's Australian. One. He has a very distinct singing style, which apparently you can't appreciate because you don't like distinctive voices. Because you don't like Leonard Cohen, nor do you like Nick Cave. You like common voices that sing to every man.
You think Coheed and Cambria is a common voice?
I fucking hate Coheed and Cambria. No, I don't think they're a common voice. I think they're a voice that speaks to no one. That's what I think of Coheed and Cambria.
He speaks to me and he speaks to Max. All right.
That's two people.
You know who has a really distinctive voice? Yoko Ono.
You shut the fuck up, Sam. You shut the fuck up.
Yeah, undeniable uniqueness.
You know it's her. Every time.
Roman, climb up to the top of the ladder, grab the magnifying glass, and read the words. Yes, Yoko Ono is a unique voice.
Okay. Fuck you, and fuck you over there.
Well, you know what, Roman? You know what? Here's what I have to say about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's just like your opinion, man.
There you go.
I can't
the dude abides.
And this is a man who fought for our freedom.
Well, fuck me.
So oppressive, so restricting, so paternal.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh boy. So I have more, but I want to open it up to
I
the
know you
panel
do.
Here.
You little
because I don't want to. I mean, we're already 30 minutes in here. I don't want to dominate, and I think tonight we can probably go.
We're doing
we can kind of go as long as we want to. I don't know if we're conflicting with anyone tonight, but
I don't think we are.
I guess I'll hand it over to Roman, even though you're probably gonna piss me off right now.
I won't, because I won't name Coheed and Cambria. You know why? I don't even think about them.
And I wouldn't necessarily call them a popular band, honestly.
No, that's true. The one I'm going to name off right at the bat is Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh, Sam. Oh, no.
It's okay. It's okay. I used a Leonard Cohen lyric to insult Leonard Cohen, so.
Yeah, fair enough. Billy Corgan's voice and writing are literally the most whining thing in the universe. It just reverberates around the planet. It's a giant whine circling the
earth.
Like
when he lost his car keys?
Yeah.
It's so fucking annoying. Everybody else loves him, but I don't.
But he's fun
It
on a
is
roller
mostly Billy Corgan, honestly. It's not even the band. It's Billy Corgan's fucking whining goddamn voice that I fucking hate so much. So that's one. And I'll go number two. I don't want to step on my son's dick on this one, though. So I'm going to skip a couple. I'm actually going to skip.
Hey, bring it on.
No, you hate them too. That's why I don't want to step on your dick. I think you hate both of the same next ones that I'm going to name. So.
Oh, you mean your actual son?
No, you motherfucker, not my son.
Right,
I don't even know. I have no idea what he listens to. You know what he listens to? Music from 1963 back to 1954. That's what my son listens to because he's out of time. And that's fine. I don't mind that. So, Michael Jackson. I fucking hate Michael Jackson. I've always hated fucking Michael Jackson. I hated him in the Jackson 5. I hated him when he became a fucking albino. I fucking hate Michael Jackson. Literally nothing about his music or his writing or the people he invites to play his fucking music appeals to me. It's annoying, and he's a fucking grifter, and he's fucking dead. I don't care.
Wow.
Those are
well,
my
that
first
escalated quickly.
I blame him for all of this because you fucking
I really
pissed
wish
me
I had
off.
that Anchorman clip ready right now, but I don't. That really got out of hand.
We really need to get that one. Anyway, so those are my two.
Are these feelings you came to after he started touching people, or is this just been a general thing about Michael Jackson?
No, I actually hated him before he started touching people. So I'd like that known. I hated him more after we realized he started allegedly, for the lawyer's sake, fondling.
Well, the deluded always need something to reinforce their beliefs. I get that. So, but I cannot believe you
I'm not sure where you're
dislike
going
the
here,
king
Steven.
of pop.
No, I fucking hate him. I hate his fucking songwriting. It is so goddamn irritating.
I mean, I get it. He's like Jack Skeleton in live action. I mean, I get the whole thing.
No, it's not. It's not even the man. If I didn't see the man, let's take the man out of the equation. We'll move him over here. We'll move that weird looking albino fuck over here. But it's the music as well. I don't like the music. And why do you like music? You can almost never say why or why not you don't like it. It's just something that reverberates in you as to why you do not like a thing. Sometimes it is something very specific. Like I don't like the tone of the voice. I don't like the way the band plays. With Michael Jackson,
like Leonard Cohen and Nick Cave.
Fuck yourself right now in the fucking eye. Literally everything about Michael Jackson, though, I just didn't like, and I never have. And I can't. I
And that's
say,
excluding the touching,
Beat It
excluding
was
the
so
body,
good because
excluding the
fucking Eddie
dancing.
Van Halen played on Beat It. Da 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 da. Fuck off, Eddie Van Halen.
That was Steve Lukather's guitar, by the way. That riff. The solo was Eddie Van Halen.
I don't even care. I give zero fucks about who did what on that. I fucking
Well,
hate
hey
it.
guys, we got perfect timing now that Roman is right and smack in the middle of a rant. We've got Flaccid. Hey.
Hey.
You're just in time to hear another great Roman rant.
Oh, Roman sounds like he needs a nap. He's getting a little cranky here.
Well,
were you listening
he's already
to
mad
that?
at
Did you
me.
hear what he had to say?
No, I was literally rushing to my computer after I got the link. I didn't get my notification right away for it. So
He
does
is
that. That's what my
completely
son does.
shit
My son
taking
is-
on Michael Jackson. Help
I
me,
fucking
please.
hate Michael Jackson.
you hate Michael Jackson
Yes.
Why?
In every fucking form.
in every
I
form.
don't know. Every
He only
form.
gets better.
His dead form, his live form, his black form, his albino form, his fucking child fucking groping form. I hate all of the fucking forms allegedly for
He's
illegal
using the word hate in the same sentence as ABC sucks.
Yeah, that's unreasonable, Roman. I think there must be something here where Roman was like passed over for like Michael Jackson. Like in his he was grabbing a bunch of kids and he passed over Roman. He's like,
oh my god, that's so
I hate
horrible.
this guy.
It's like one of the worst things I've ever heard. Oh no, those are mine. Yeah. No, I just fucking don't like the weirdo.
Yeah, if you had built your own amusement park in your backyard and got children to come over, you might not be so upset and competitive, Roman, with Michael.
Yeah.
No, I would be ill because I was a fucking, what word are we allowed to say for that? I'm not even sure what the word is on the internet.
I think we're already canceled, but hey, it's whiskey time.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
I told you I was drunk before you let me on the air.
It's so enviable that, he had that rock musical that Disney put up, that he's got his own
Captain
he had his
EO.
own ride at Disney.
Great.
Yep. I mean, I can understand
what?
that's a very
Captain
enviable position, Roman, but you've got to be realistic. Disney was never going to hire you for anything.
Yeah.
Thank God.
No matter how tight your pants were.
What do they want? Captain Anger? Get off that fucking ride. Don't touch that kid. You fucking move over there. Put that churro down, mister.
There was a character in the movie Inside Out called Anger that was voiced by Lewis Black. So maybe he's upset that he didn't get cast to voice that character.
Actually, I've probably been cast as that character.
Are you upset that you didn't get cast to voice Anger?
No, but I can actually appreciate the voice of anger because I am the voice of anger. I'm sorry. I took up too much of your time on this part already. I mean, we're like...
All right, well, it's been great
5
having
hours
Roman
into
on the
this.
show,
I know.
everybody. I'm
Already?
currently taking applications for a new co-host.
Wow, damn it. I warned you.
How's the
Okay,
Crotch
so-
fan doing? I don't think anyone's asked yet, so I just wanted to ask.
It's doing well.
Okay, good.
John, put the picture up.
Oh, yeah, we had the meme up. Have you seen this?
Oh, it's going to take a minute. Talk
didn't
amongst
see
yourselves. I'll give you a topic. Roman's anger.
Yeah, Roman, is there any further that you'd like to twist and stab and crank and maybe pull out and put back in the knife that you've stabbed me in the back with?
I don't
I
understand.
can't believe
I really don't even.
Michael Jackson. Really, that's amazing to me.
Fuck Michael. Oh, there it is. The glorious ball cam. Ball fan. Ball fan. God damn it. It's not fucking funny.
Oh,
It's
it
pretty
is.
funny.
Mildly amusing at best.
It's funny.
It's a little funny.
It's pretty hilarious. It's pretty hilarious.
So Roman has a fan. Latino Slant has teeth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Paulie's definitely a teeth guy.
Yeah. And was it Salty Texas was into the whole feet thing? I forget who's into feet
I don't remember.
these days.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
You should out yourself if you're into feet. Because
I'm
you can
mildly-
unsubscribe
into
to my
bots.
channel.
Even me, by my standards.
You know, you brought that up on your last stream. I'm definitely into bots.
you have some sort of you're threatening us on our last stream. We just tried to me and Gator just tried to do like a late night stream, see how it works with our Indian fan group or whatever audience, right? And yeah, just as we're about to start a trailer reaction, Steven's just like, I wouldn't do it. The bots are coming in such a I don't know, insidious way that
Prepare yourself.
I know. I was like, oh fuck. It's been Steven this whole time.
I've been constantly analyzing the bot's entries and exits for years now. I'm very curious about this mechanism.
Everyone's,
that's pretty good
everyone's
German.
uncomfortable now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well played.
Well, now that we've fully upset Roman, let's move on. Let's we could continue more, but let's
Please
move
don't
on
kill me
down
tonight.
to Sam. Sam, what do you got for your unpopular opinions for this one?
Well, the number one band that comes to mind with this is like 182. I mean,
but they're
the
from
worst.
San Diego.
I hate
know,
them so
and I'm
much.
ashamed of that fact.
Garbage
Just
pop
do it.
punk bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's the whole thing, right? I don't know. I just the second that I first heard them back in the day, I was like, oh, this is. Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess it was fast, right? And that's what everyone was saying about, like, oh man, like the fast guitar and it's punk and it's not punk, it's pop music. Hey, whatever, no problem with pop music. Don't call it punk, it's pop. And I don't understand how you get famous with a singer like Tom DeLonge. I just don't get it. Doesn't make any sense.
Now, literally on my list is any pop punk band.
All encompassing. That's fair.
I hate them all. There is
I-
none of them that I like.
Yeah.
Blink is one of the most public, but yeah, I fucking agree with you full heartedly.
Yeah. This is my thing. I don't care. Like I don't like pop punk in general. And Blink-182 is a major part of the reason why I hate it. And admittedly, this is the funny thing. As a session musician, I have to do pop punk sometimes. Like I have to play it. I have to record it. So, but we don't have Tom DeLonge singing on it, so it's all right.
Well, yeah, because now they've got the dude from the Alkaline Trio, which he just sounds exactly like Mark Hoppus, so you just can't tell who's who anymore.
I got nothing here.
Is Green Day considered in this category as well?
Yes.
Yeah, I hate Green Day.
Yeah, I hate
fucking
Green
hate
Day
Green
as
Day.
well.
I hate that. You know what? That fucking weird guy singing for them. What's his name?
Roman of the Empire.
No, not dickhead. Fucking God damn it, Flaccid.
No,
I
that's
love and
another
hate you
band.
all at the same time. What is his name? Billy Joel Armstrong.
Billy Joel Armstrong.
And actually, I'm not going to say what I want to say because it's going to offend a whole bunch of people, and then we're going to get
you're
fucking
fine. Say what
taken
you
a
want to
ban.
say.
What do you say? You hate Billy Joel?
No, I'm going to say Billy Joel Armstrong looks like he has a certain disability because of his fucking features. I think John and I've actually talked about this, and it's a bit alarming because I don't want to dislike. I don't dislike him because of that. I dislike him because he's fucking horrible. But he looks like he's a little bit fucking
special.
You know what I'm talking? I mean,
Oh,
literally, you know what
okay.
I'm talking about here.
I know what you're saying. You just hate when people that have disabilities somehow succeed in life. Is that what you're saying?
That's not true. That's entirely the opposite of true. I fucking.
I'm trying to
hate
understand
him.
what you're saying, though.
You know what he
Like,
looks like? He looks
keep
like
going.
a fucking fish that has gone too far in the evolutionary chain. That's what Billy Joel Armstrong looks like. It's just like.
So you hate ugly people that succeed in their chosen fields.
Even though they're
That's
they're
exactly
mentally
it.
deformed.
That's why I hate him. Fuck him. Fuck Billy Joel Armstrong.
So Joe Cocker's on that list as well. Is that are you? Joe Cocker is an issue as well.
Joe Cocker was fucked up too. There's no actual way to say Joe Cocker wasn't fucked up.
Just let it
that
out, Roman. I'm calling the cops right now.
It's not my fault. I didn't create this situation. I'm just subject to it.
And suddenly the garage door opens, killing Roman outright.
Well, I don't think she's going to kill me today. She'll kill me later.
Send bail money.
I'll shut the fuck up. I'll mute myself. You guys talk amongst yourself. Fuck me. Here.
Don't do that, Roman. You're on fire tonight.
I guess you just
Jesus
lost
Christ, man. Go.
All right, here, Roman, come on, come back.
You know he's got till the week's end, right? You don't have to be hard asses, do you?
Yeah, it's St. Paddy's Day. Everyone's Irish tonight. Why don't you just pull up a stool and have a drink with us?
Yep.
Just pull up a stool and have a drink with us. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah,
Stools and feces, right?
Just kind of stepped into this hot mess.
How's your ball fan doing?
Pretty good.
Okay, good.
Backup
Good.
generator on it.
Hey, so so it's going to be 108 here next week, which means out here in the Empire Studios, it's probably about 120 fucking degrees. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to broadcast out here. I may actually.
We're gonna get delirious, Roman.
I'm supposed to, kind of dying like I do every fucking week when I come on the air.
Kind of dying.
We're gonna get Roman like very delirious with like heat exhaustion and just.
Oh, dude, yes, that'd be great. Don't you have him streaming? He thinks he's streaming, but he's just recording it.
Thank you, Classic. Thank you, buddy.
All right, so that was those were kind of your takes. Sam, do you have anything else you want to chime in with, or do we?
I mean, I since I didn't know I was going to be joining tonight, I didn't really have time to think much about it.
Kind of on the spot a little bit, but
But I'm going to throw another one out there. The Eagles. Big time. Worst.
So I tried to grab the clip from Big Lebowski. I could not find a good quality clip.
Sweet mother of God.
But I could not agree more with Sam right now.
See, I
there are so many people here who are wrong right now. Oh my God. Wow. So you went from fucking Green Day to the fucking Eagles. What?
I'm
come on, man. I had a rough night, and I hate the fucking Eagles, man.
Well, I'll go for this one too. I like Green Day more than I like the Eagles.
Oh,
wait! I have controls. I can actually cancel Sam right now.
That's all right. I can bring him back.
I like the Eagles.
That was my hair. Damn, we're in a tight spot.
Why don't you like the fucking Eagles? They have great harmonization, good songwriting. What don't you like about the Eagles?
They're super boring. It's extremely boring, and it's cheesy.
Blair to Blair
I don't even know how to
agrees.
respond to this.
I will say
you're not going to be on the show on Thursday anymore. I need to.
Oh, and Dempsey. Dempsey. I don't fully agree that they suck, but this one, Dempsey.
Oh, fuck Journey.
Dempsey.
Fuck them.
Yes. Yes.
Journey is the worst of all time.
Journey is a big fucking.
Why are they the
ball
worst? See, this is. I think
Roman, I will cancel you right now.
is part of it because of the fan base around it ruins it? Because that's for me. Like when I was being told constantly, "Hey, you should watch Rick and Morty. You should watch Rick and Morty." And then by the time I was about to start watching Rick and Morty, the fan base of Rick and Morty ruined it for me. They're just obsession and just love for it. Where it was just like, yeah, it's okay, but you guys are making it like oh, I love Rick and Morty.
I could
That's
get
what
that because I liked Rick and Morty, and when I would talk to my friends about it, I'd say, "Hey, have you seen it?" And depending on their reaction, either yes, no, I don't care, whatever, be like, "Okay, fine, whatever." But I wouldn't like push it on people. But I have seen that where people are just like, "Oh my god,
right?
Oh, it's the best show ever! Like you have to watch it." It's like, yeah, that shit pisses me off, and that's why I never watched Game of Thrones.
Okay, but is that why you feel about Journey and the Eagles? Is that why you feel it that way?
Their music is just so generic. I think from like the 70s and 80s, there's so much better music out at the time that it was just like really generic party rock. That I'm like, like
I just you can't lump Journey and the Eagles in the same fucking category. That's not the same thing.
They are in the same category, Roman. Good grief. Same exact category on the shelf at the store. They are the same. They almost sound the same. I can barely tell the difference.
Journey had whiny fucking Steve Cock fucking Perry. Even when he was in his solo career, he sucked. Are you going to?
I think we're going to change the name of the stream to Triggering Roman.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
Call it Everybody Hates Roman or Everybody.
Really? It's not cool. The Eagles were actually talented. Journey was a bunch of fucking apes with fucking instruments.
Whoa.
See, that
racist.
sentence alone is more progressive than both our bands.
Why?
That sentence is amazing.
I don't even need to talk about it. Why, Roman? I'm disavow this channel.
Well, now that we've upset Roman enough, we've gotten a couple of hot takes from Sam. Flaccid, I would love to hear what are some popular bands that you hate? What are your hot takes here?
Well, I didn't think it was gonna be hot takes because I just thought of one. Green Day was my number one, and mostly because
we got that.
Yeah, but some of my hatred of that band comes from the fact that one of my friends loved that band, and in the 5th grade, he tried to convince me to help him kill his grandma. Fortunately, we were not successful.
Oh, Lord.
I didn't try, but he was just like, this man had premeditation written all over him. He was just like, I know we're yeah, it was really gross. I'll talk about it later on a probably different stream.
Was it Billy Joel Armstrong? Billy Joel Armstrong tried to convince you to kill his grandmother.
Yeah, it's exactly. He's like, she gave me these shitty jeans, make me look like a frog, and I'm gonna get it back at her. So,
wow, was a train involved?
Was a train involved? No.
Yeah,
no.
You're gonna throw
Mama from the train? Was Danny DeVito there?
Oh, dude, underrated movie. Throw Mama from the Train.
Yes. That's why I bring it up.
My other pick, which is just purely based off the shenanigans, whatever you want to call it, that happened on iTunes, is U2 when they gave everyone that fucking album, and I didn't want. It was so homoerotic, and none of the music was matched that cover. You know, you have this young little, fresh little boy on this older gentleman, and they didn't promise that in the album, so I was really mad about that. So that's why I don't like U2.
Luckily, I think somehow I avoided that whole iTunes thing.
You avoided it,
Roman?
What's up?
What were you saying, Roman? Go ahead.
I'm saying U2 was good, and then they weren't. They had a really weird social media change that ripped them away from U2 of old, and then they became like weird U2, like this weird dysmorphic form of what they used to be.
Yeah, they turned into like Wham, and it was Wham headlining at Vegas. That's what they turned into.
So I kind of feel like I could, and I know like I've talked to Sam about this a few times before about the band Muse, where I feel like U2 almost kind of fell victim to the same thing of like they sort of became like a caricature of themselves. They made a certain style of music for a certain amount of time, and then they like fell into this like rut of, well, this is our sound, like this is what we make, this is what we do. And Muse kind of did the same thing where it's just sort of like, okay, like this is what we do. And it gets boring because, well, I don't know. There's two sides to the coin because I could say like AC/DC has been making the same album for like over 50 years, over and over again. They put out new music. It sounds I'm not saying it's bad, but what I'm saying is that if AC/DC puts out a new album right now, it's going to sound like AC/DC. And what they're going to do is they're going to go out on tour. They're going to sell out arenas worldwide, but they're going to play all their old hits, maybe one or two new songs, something. But they have a sound where they're like, this is what we sound like, and we're going to keep doing it. And it works. But then you come into these folds of like, oh, well, a band evolves into a certain sound and say, oh, this is what we do, and it works. And then you're like, oh, I know it kind of doesn't. Like...
Actually, I think Muse has actually kept a pretty consistent sound.
No.
There were a couple albums that were some turds there because it was just sort of like they were. I feel like they were kind of doing what they felt like they had to do rather than what they wanted to do.
Here's what happened with Muse. They hit like their 4th album and it was really successful, and then they thought, oh, let's do that forever, but they never could match it again.
Yeah.
So, but their sound was very different on the first 2 albums in particular.
Yeah.
I mean, Matt Bellamy's vocals always sounded fairly similar, but yeah, they just Muse got into this weird thing where it's like everything they do is just sort of like, it's like a parody of what they think they're supposed to be doing. It's like a parody band that makes parody Muse songs, but it's actually Muse. And
I don't necessarily agree with that. I won't discount that take, but I still like Muse. Maybe as a guilty pleasure.
They're still very talented musicians, and I've seen them live, and they put on a terrific show. But as far as their albums, I'm kind of like they're hit and miss on their recordings a little bit. But their live show, I mean, I highly recommend seeing them live. They put on a fantastic show.
Yeah, and this is my thing. I like Muse too. Like I'm not saying I dislike them.
Yeah.
I am just not as interested in the stuff that they've come out with in the last 3 albums. That's what it is. I still like some stuff, That's where it is. It's like, yeah, I can probably listen to one of their newer albums and pick out some stuff that I still like on them. But that being said, it's definitely not as creative as it was.
No, they peaked. I won't disagree with that. They peaked, and then it's kind of.
So I just got bored with it.
Jacob Ironside's got a question here. It says, so is Linkin Park for immature people? I have mixed feelings about this because I did have a lot of love for Linkin Park on their first 2 albums. And granted, yes, I was younger at the time. And even then, again, like regardless of your feelings about Linkin Park, I still think that the loss of Chester Bennington was too soon. #RIP. But I don't know. I actually still really enjoy their first 2 albums. After that, I think it was kind of another one of those things where it's like they tried to either do the same thing or reinvent themselves, and it didn't quite work. Some people loved it, some people didn't. But I don't know. Thoughts on that one? Thoughts on Linkin Park?
I fucking hate them. I've always hated them.
Yeah, well, all right. You just hate people that are dead.
No, I don't just hate people. I fucking hated them because I thought they were weird, hack, fucking garbage musicians. That's why I fucking hated them. And
did he have a disability? Is that why it was? Did he have a? He was disabled, wasn't he?
No, that's the guy from Green Day. Don't mix up your fucked up bands. No, I didn't. I just didn't like fucking Linkin
Park. Here,
Park.
Jay the Deep Minded's got some hot takes here. U2 is like Game of Thrones. Great to begin with, then overrated and garbage after a certain point. Yes. Yeah. Couldn't agree totally more. Right. I tried to watch Game of Thrones. I couldn't get into it. So the little bit that I know, I'm going to agree with that.
Okay. But that's not acceptable.
If you don't scenario.
That's not acceptable.
If a band changes too much, you're like, you sold out. If they stay too much the same, they get pigeonholed. Yeah, and that's kind of another thing too, is you want like a natural evolution of the music. But and again, Sam will agree with this a little bit, and I think I've talked to Roman a little bit about this. Incubus is a perfect example of that. They tried to reinvent themselves a little bit to a point to where now they are unrecognizable to the band that I once loved when they like first really kind of hit the scene. So yeah, I don't know. It's a tough. You have to toe that line a little bit. It's tough to try to keep your fan base. You want to do something new. You want to evolve, but how much is too much?
Well, here's my thing with that too. With that kind of thing, I like it when a band changes their sound because I get bored. Bands can't stay the same forever.
I mean, some can, but yeah, like
yeah, but I'm not probably probably not going to be interested.
right. No, I get you.
I was one of the few people that when Metallica came out with Load, I liked it, and
It's been nice having you, Sam.
I get a lot of hate for that, but you know what? Here's the thing. I appreciated it because it wasn't the same thing they'd already done for years and years and years. And they tried something else. So it might not be the best songwriting they've ever had. It might not be whatever, but I had to appreciate the creative step that they took. And to be honest, they really didn't go that far left as people seem to claim that they did at that point. Really what they did is they went back to just more of kind of a Black Sabbath route. It was more bluesy. It was more, they were trying to vary it up a little bit. And I appreciate that. Everyone was like, oh, they sold out. They cut their hair, stupid crap. Like whatever.
Yeah.
But this is the thing. I don't like it when bands stay the same too much. I like it, it's like you want that, like John said, a little bit of that creative evolution where it's like, yeah, they're furthering their sound, but it's like a weird thing where if they go too far off the rails, then all of a sudden it's like you can't really blame people for falling off at that point because it's so different from what they liked about the band to begin with that they just can't stay into it.
Well, I think that's been our discussion about Incubus. It's like it's the back and forth of when their original bass player left the band. He did it very quietly, and the little bit of information you see out there, it's kind of like, oh, he left for creative differences, but it's like, did the bass player leave because the band was going in a direction he didn't like, and he left and they continued, or did he leave and then they went in a different creative direction because they no longer had his influence of that like slap bass kind of funk early 90s styles? But all I know is that ever since Dirk Lance left Incubus, I haven't liked their music, and Dempsey here is right on the same page with this. Incubus Science, absolute masterpiece. So few people know that album even exists.
Yes, that's a
I'm
great
glad we
album.
have someone in the chat here that knows about it, is aware of it, recognizes it. Thank you so much for being here. At some point I actually kind of want to do either a pre-recorded video or a stream of like albums you've probably never heard of and just unpack that album. That would be fun.
Yeah. Science
Most people don't know it exists.
That was the album I discovered Incubus on.
Same.
When it came out, because I was a junior in high school in 1997 when it came out, and I had a teacher that would put on music during class, and that was one of them. It was the album. He brought that in and put it on, and I was like, whoa, what is this? So, and I didn't like Make Yourself. I thought that was a trash album.
I still have some love for that album, but I see that was a big turning point for them where they started going more radio friendly.
It was just too obviously mainstream focused.
Yeah, I get that.
The sound was still there and I liked that, but yeah, that's where it kind of fell. I was like, Morning View was better than that one though. So
here, Jacob Ironside is asking, do you all know what an incubus is? For the most part, yeah, it's basically like a succubus. It's like like a woman that like eats a man's soul or something. There's like some sort of weird mythology. Something got really weird, yeah. But I think in some degree, yeah, I know it's like a demon or something. It's a really strange name for the band in question. Male version of it, succubus. Oh, interesting. Demon that feasts on the souls of the opposite sex. Oh, okay, all right. There's some mythology there. There's something interesting.
You mean
there's some West Hollywood there.
Oh God.
Jay the Deep Minded here says, I think it's sometimes better when bands split or take a break or move on to other creative projects rather than reinvent themselves. Yeah, and not to get too far off track, because obviously this is a band that I actually really love. But I think that's one of the reasons why Tool has continued to be so successful is that the in-between albums, they take so many years off. All the different members go and they either do musical side projects or other artistic side projects or just whatever they do during their time off when they're not touring, when they're not recording. When they do come back together, they're very like refreshed creatively. And maybe some people didn't like the newest album all that much. Some people did, whatever. But overall, I think that's why Tool has had some longevity, is that they all go off and do their own respective things and then kind of come back together.
I had a lot of people upset with me for my opinion on Fear Not. That was fun.
An incubus is a demon in male form. Oh, interesting. That seeks to have sexual intercourse with sleeping women. All right. Well, we're really getting weird here. All right. Hey, this is getting educational at this point. I'm not mad at it. So this is another. I have plenty more hot takes here that are going to piss people off. So more popular bands that I absolutely can't stand. How about this one?
Yeah.
Well, the 90,000 version of that band, certainly. Oh, man.
Who is that again?
That's Fleetwood Mac.
You hate Fleetwood
Yeah, okay,
Mac.
that was
with or with
that was
Stevie
a
Nicks.
guess.
With or without.
He found the worst modern
Fleetwood
picture of
Mac.
Fleetwood Mac he could, and that's what he posted.
Yep.
Why do you hate Fleetwood Mac?
Stevie Nicks is the worst.
Because he's a bad person.
She is absolutely terrible. Did any of you guys ever see that South Park episode where like they kept thinking that like a goat was Stevie Nicks because that's what she sounds like?
No, I don't remember that one.
Anyone? Okay.
Is it an old one?
Pretty old.
Yeah, they went after a lot of people in the old episodes. Like, he went after Phil Collins and shit too. It's hilarious. But.
Oh yeah, Phil Collins. I'm totally drawing a blank. Another like classic, whatever. It'll come to me in like 2 hours.
Running Man.
What? What did you just call me?
Was in Running Man.
No, I'm talking about like other like classic artists that they were like taking shots at that were like, oh, you're too old to be doing what you're doing. And one is you sitting there and he like had a nurse coming on stage and he's telling her that he pooped his pants. I can't remember who's the artist they were making fun of in South Park.
Mick Jagger?
Administration.
No, not Mick Jagger. I don't know. Whatever. Not important. This is one that starts a lot of fights. When I say that I can't stand Fleetwood Mac, that's Journey. I get 50-50. People love them, hate them, whatever. Fleetwood Mac, people are like, oh my God, what's wrong with you? Why do you hate Fleetwood Mac? It's like, well, they're terrible. That's why.
No, you're basically wrong here.
You
I
sound
think
like
you've
Roman
been
when it
wrong
comes to
all
Michael
night,
Jackson.
Roman.
Wait, I got what?
He was comparing you to your son.
Yeah, you
Isn't
guys
that right,
have the
Les?
same reasoning when it comes to Michael Jackson and Fleetwood Mac. Like, they're bad because they're bad. I don't like them.
It makes
they
me
suck.
want to. It makes me want to like sharpen up a pencil, real nice and good and sharp, and then just jam it into both of my ears. That's why they're bad.
Not really evidence. That's not.
That's
Is
why
that
they're
Stevie
bad.
Nicks for the rest of the band?
That sounds like a you problem, though, John. I think you might have to go to like to the doctors or something if music's making you do this, or maybe you were experimented on at a young age. You didn't even know it. You were some like Manchurian.
I think I lost Blair to Blair on that one. Damn it! We were right on the same page this whole time. God damn it!
I have another one. Beastie Boys.
Go for it.
Beastie Boys.
Yes.
Yep.
Worst band. I respect. I will say this. I respect what they did in music, but hate them. Can't stand them.
Oh, they're terrible. I give them maybe like an ounce of respect for in the early days when they actually played instruments. But after that, I was like, no, your music is still trash, and now you don't even play instruments anymore.
That's the thing. I can respect the things that they've done. I just can't stand what they sound like.
Can't believe it. There's so much anti-Semitism and sexism here. This is John. Did a large blonde-haired woman like do something terrible to you once? Is that why you don't like Fleetwood Mac?
Well,
the Jewish end of Brooklyn is not a bad place. You guys, I tell you.
Do you have to go fight for your right to party there? Here's another one that starts some fights.
Oh yeah.
No, you're entirely wrong here. You are so wrong here. I can't even tell you how wrong you are with this one. They're better than the Beatles are.
You shut your whore mouth right now.
Yeah, the
They're
Beatles
better than
are
the Beatles
super
are.
overrated. And I think that should,
Oh my
if
Lord.
I could say anything is overrated, I think a lot of these categories for me would go. It's like, I don't hate these people. What they're doing, they're hustling, whatever. They sell themselves out, whatever. People can argue about that to the industry, but overrated. The love, the people have fanaticism for these people. You're like, yeah, I don't know if they're that much better. Like you're saying, like, is the Rolling Stones that much better than the Who or the Beatles that makes
the
them
Who
that
is
great? You know,
terrible.
I don't know about that.
Yes.
I don't know about that.
The Rolling
I don't
Stones
know.
are
Well,
better
it's been
than
nice
the Who
having
and the
everybody.
Beatles.
Oh Lord,
I think
Dempsey.
objectively.
Dempsey. Oh man. Oh
Wow.
boy.
Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
I
That
don't know
is a
about that,
bold
Dempsey.
statement, sir.
That's 100% correct.
Oh,
You shut your dirty mouth.
That is 100%
That is.
correct.
Oh my Lord. Oh, Jacob Ironside, say it ain't so. Oh no.
Yes, Jacob Ironside is correct.
I will say that Elvis is overweighted, but overrated.
That
I
wasn't
don't-
until the late 70s.
Yeah, he was getting pretty hefty early on. You know, he was getting a little thick, a little chunky, a little glittery as well. It's
Yeah, the
you know, him
jumpsuits
and
were a
him
lot.
and Liberace were seen together multiple times. I don't know.
Oh,
The,
okay.
the jumpsuits were a lot. That was. I won't deny that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna throw
One
in-
Piece is One Piece.
Fuck Guns N' Roses, fuck Lady Gaga, and fuck the Foo Fighters.
Ooh, okay. Well, I will say, hold on. I agree with you
I'm gonna
on
go
Guns
ahead
N'
and pass on
Roses,
all three of those.
except I will agree with you on Guns N' Roses, except for Appetite for Destruction.
You can't just accept one of the bad pieces.
Guns N' Roses had one album.
They had one album, but it was a bad album. People thought it was edgy and extraordinary for the time. It was not.
So
It was
as
just
as
like
I
all the other
stated
Guns N'
earlier,
Roses albums was the
I'm
first
currently
Guns N'
taking
Roses
applications for a new co-host on Mondays.
God damn it.
They
You
had
can
one
apply
flavor in the
through-
ice cream store, and it was terrible. It was terrible. I don't care if it was ice cream. It was just terrible.
No, Axl Rose is a fucking abomination.
Oh, I agree with that 100%.
Wow, abomination.
He also has an extra
Least
chromosome
fucking
there,
bands,
Roman.
and he makes these. What was that? Placid?
I said, do you also think he has an extra chromosome? Is that your hatred towards him stems from?
Oh, you're
No,
causing Jay the Deep-Minded
no,
to clutch her pearls.
No.
Guns N' Roses. Guns N'
Oh,
Roses
Lordy.
is what happens. Guns N' Roses is what you get when you order Aerosmith from Wish.
He's not wrong.
How about, okay, I think I have something we can all agree on. How about this one?
Lady
How
Gaga.
about Neil Young?
Ew.
Yeah, fuck that guy. But I definitely would
like a
smash
penis
him in
with
his
a
current
guitar.
state right now. I definitely would smash him right now. He does look like he can put up a little bit of a fight still.
He looks like a troll.
Yeah? And?
You gotta pay the troll toll.
Yes.
If you want to get into
I don't
the
understand. He
points
hasn't He needs to
I am
rebrand.
not going
It's
under
just
that
like
bridge.
there is nothing young about this Neil. He looks like he's kneeling
Oh, man.
KN Neil. Kneeling.
solid.
Kneeling Young.
It's always sunny in reference there from Sam. Gotta pay the troll toll.
Ugh.
Oh Lord. Sweet fancy Moses, help us.
St. Damien's beard. Yeah.
John, I sent you a couple of images DM where you sent the link.
No.
Okay,
If
let me
you wanted to give a quick.
see what we got here. Oh Lord.
Yeah, and can you grab the second image as well so we could flop back and forth?
80s versus 90s, who would win a lyrical battle?
I have no idea. I literally don't know who
Yeah,
it is.
neither, because I don't consider what they
I think it's
do
Biggie and one of those,
lyrical in any sort of way whatsoever. I just.
Is that LL Cool J to the left? Is it right
Yeah.
there?
See,
Okay,
this is all.
Oh,
That-
what happened?
That's
What
all
happened?
good music.
Well, I think
Yeah.
LL Cool J wins because he's still alive, right? So,
Wait, I think I see. Is that Tupac?
Dude.
See, all of these, this is all good music.
Not all
This
of
is
it.
all.
I see
This
the
is all
Jacksons
good,
down there.
right?
Oh.
This is all good. And the other, the beginning of rap and everything that happened according to rap thereafter is just the worst. It's just the worst. It reminds me of that song. The entire rap industry reminds me of that song from the first Spider-Man movie, where there's the Chinese woman plunking the violin, and she's just going, Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. That's rap music in a nutshell for me.
That's a banger, dude. That one slaps.
Yeah, that does.
Yes, I agree. But that's because we're all Yoko fans around here.
Well, I think we all love Yoko. How could you not love Yoko? And that strange sound she was able to make with her vocal cords.
You can't love her very well if you're dead. That's certainly something.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, Neil Young's voice is too high pitched. That is, yeah.
That's maybe part of it. Maybe part of his lyrics are fucking horrible. There's a lot to Neil Young to not like.
It's bad.
Yeah, I was born in Minnesota, and Bob Dylan and Prince are a big deal up there. People love Bob Dylan so much, and I can understand like he can write probably really well because a lot of his songs are most known for he's not singing, right? But dude, I hate Bob Dylan.
And that's the thing is, I think there's a lot of people out there who I think can be really talented songwriters, but maybe you're not the person who needs to record it. Someone who is both not a talented songwriter or a talented performer. Mr. Phony Blue Collar himself. I'm gonna market my music to blue collar, middle America, regular man, and then charge $5,000 for a concert ticket.
No, he is such a piece of garbage. I hate him on every level.
His music is generic and boring. He totally based all his thing on like, I'm going to be super patriotic and blue collar and whatever. But as soon as election time comes around, he's like, well, I'm going to leave the country if my guy doesn't win. It's like, really? So you love America, you love this country, but if you don't get your way, you're going to quit and you're going to leave. Okay, yeah, Mr. Patriotic, man.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah. His music sucks anyways, even besides all that.
True.
Yeah, cannot stand Bruce
Yeah,
Springsteen.
I literally don't understand the popularity of Bruce Springsteen. Don't get it.
I don't
Never
get it.
did.
Nope.
Nothing he's done ever grabbed me. It never did anything other than bore me.
I think we've pretty much gone through my list here, apparently.
So, Jersey Turnpike or Bruce Springsteen, which is worse?
Here's a good one.
Oh, Lord.
This song is so popular and is covered by so many people, and they don't realize how creepy it is.
Creepy as fuck.
Nobody wants to talk about that.
Was that written for the administration?
Was it written by Biden? Oh, we've been canceled. Damn it.
Isn't that the theme song?
I didn't
at the
say
gate
that.
When the boat arrives at the islands, they play this song, right?
Oh, dude, yeah. As much as I want to see the manifest, I also want to see the playlist. You know what I'm saying, Steven?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It ain't children's songs. I can guarantee you that.
Sweet mother of God.
Yeah, he does sound drunk all the time, Bruce Springsteen.
What else was on my list?
That's a good
Garth Brooks, who I fucking hate, and Bon Jovi, who I fucking hate. That was it. Those were the other ones on my list.
Well, perhaps the shorter list might be what you like. And we already know that.
That is not fucking fair, Steven. That is not fucking fair at all.
I don't know. I'm going to have to check the replay on this. We're going to need a contrary negative statement counter at the bottom of the screen from here on out.
I like a lot of weird shit that's outside the norm.
Roman,
we're gonna have a counter at the bottom, kind of like when you take like a taxi cab or something. But it's only gonna be when Roman says something positive.
Yeah, Roman is rougher. Roman is rougher on Michael Jackson than his dad was.
Oh, that's fucked up, but it's funny, so that's okay.
And when it comes to progressive rock, he dances around as stronger than Michael ever did. He can moonwalk right through progressive, like walking backwards and upstream. It's like a mimes act. It's amazing.
Yeah.
My son is wrong on literally everything he ever says. Bruce
Springsteen is when you order George Thorogood from Wish. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm on fire.
Oh, Dempsey.
Oh, well played.
They shipped you a defective version of the Wish version.
No.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh, that's terrible and brilliant. I love it.
Good times.
Well, I don't know. This would be a different stream idea, but I just want to get you guys' thoughts on it right now.
Oh God.
What is a band that most people hate that you like? Just a kind of like a guilty pleasure that you have that you don't want to come out of the closet, but I have a gun and everyone's coming out of the closet now.
Spice Girls.
Spice Girls.
Fuck off.
No, he's not joking.
I'm not joking. The Go-Go's.
Tell me what you really, really want.
Roman gave me crap for liking the Go-Go's last time.
Fuck the Go-Go's. The Go-Go's suck fucking giant balls.
Gladly.
They're so bad. The Go-Go's, the Bengals, the fucking Spice Girls are all in a room sucking collective giant fucking
just
balls.
because you only have your one fan doesn't mean you need to make fun of everyone else. Like,
what?
Well, what's wrong with ball sucking?
Where's your
God damn it, Fasten.
Where's your OnlyFans page, Roman?
Roman
It's
OnlyFans.
onlyromans.com.
Everybody can find it if they need to. You know what it looks like.
all
Drop a
right,
link in the
okay,
chat.
you got one in your camp there, Steve. Sam. Flaccid Phoenix likes Taylor Swift?
No, but I do like the Backstreet Boys a lot. I like the Backstreet Boys a lot.
Oh, well, I mean, who doesn't? I mean,
No, you do not. Like and lust are not the same thing.
Oh, that's true.
Backstreet's
Okay.
back all
got me
right,
there.
baby.
Yeah, dude. Oh, they got
I'm here for you.
classics.
So, what about
Any rabbit?
Suzanne Vega? Any Suzanne Vega takers? Suzanne
She has
Vega?
one song that is mildly less annoying than all of her other songs.
But she's with Tool, so it's hard to say.
I'm not sure what that means.
They were a couple
Trying
for
to-
quite a bit.
Huh.
I did not know that. I did not know that.
That's why her second album got like a little gothic.
What are you guys' thoughts on Elton John? I've told my wife multiple times if I'm ever alone in a room with Elton John, I will do whatever I want with him and not feel ashamed for it.
That's not good, but I do like Elton John a lot. I think he's fun. I also
Elton.
like Queen a lot as far as our gay British artists.
Okay.
I like Queen a great deal.
Why
as
do you
well,
have to classify them like that, Roman?
because that's what they are. On my shelf, that's how my music is organized. Gay British artists,
British
not
invasion, gay British invasion.
retarded American artists. That's where I keep my Green Day.
So there's a comment here about Shakira, and I fully agree with that one as well.
I don't know those words you just said.
Oh, yeah, we got Matt. I love Shakira to the day I die and drag anyone who hates my goddess to hell with me.
I have nothing to offer.
I wonder, Thad, did you like that halftime show then? Right, with J-Lo, Shakira and J-Lo.
Oh yeah,
It's not made for kids. Did anyone see it? Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
This is like me,
I did
someone
not
saying
see
I
it,
hate
no.
Neptune. Neptune is my least favorite planet. I don't know what Shakira
Oh my!
means.
You've been at sea way too long, there, Roman.
What?
You don't even know what Shakira is?
John, my son, what is a fucking Shakira song? Tell me a fucking Shakira song. One, just
Those
fucking
hips don't
one.
lie.
No, you're making that up. You have no idea what you're saying.
Roman, you're so threatening tonight. You're so aggressive.
I told you I had so much to drink before I came on this evening.
He's floundering.
God, I question his opinion on Michael Jackson, and he goes nuts. It's just crazy.
I'm literally questioning everything about Roman now.
Oh, we got Devin in the chat.
Hi, Devin.
Chiming
Sorry
in
about
last
everything.
minute when things are really going off the rails. So, yeah, you're just in time to see quite the shit show here.
It's his fault.
But thanks for tuning in, Devin. Always good to have you here, buddy. Oh, yeah, Roman. Yeah, we don't talk
Nothing
about
else
that.
matters in English or in
We don't
Spanish.
talk about that, Devin.
Who gave
Sorry.
Roman whiskey? That would actually be my son, Devin. He gave me an old-fashioned.
I did not. I'm all the way over
Not
here in
you,
my
not
own apartment.
My son, my actual in the house won't leave the fucking nest, son. That one.
Right.
I just have eyes for Shakira. You know what? I'll do a dance for you in some kind of mini skirt, Thad, if you want me to. I'm not going to say it's going to be pretty, but I'm willing to get out there and do it.
Devin, honestly, Roman is just always he's kind of like the Hulk back when the Hulk was kind of cool, where he would just say, "That's my secret. I'm always angry."
I don't even know how I got thrown under the bus here. I don't know.
Well, you know, you're always angry.
Wow.
Well,
So
he's not
oblivious too.
That's not fair, Stephen. It's entirely
totally fair.
I actually accept that. I didn't even bring out the puppet tonight. I was going to bring out the puppet, but then I was a little sad.
Lord, don't bring out the puppet.
I didn't bring out the puppet. One of these streams where you're going to get the puppet. You're going to get zombie Kermit.
He has like a demonic Kermit the Frog with no eyes.
But I didn't bring it out tonight.
He's just gonna be the creepy old guy
Where's-
with the
where's
I've seen a
Stan
picture
down
like
there
this
trying to
thing. It is
appeal to
disgusting.
children, and it's like,
And I know
Yeah,
Flash
it's a little,
was
it's a
like,
little disturbing.
how did this
what's
happen
with the
to me?
creepy old guy with the puppet with no eyes?
No, the puppet has no eyes. I have eyes.
Yes.
Yeah, but you're creepy for having it.
He's creepy for having
That's
eyes.
actually fair enough.
What is this? What's going on here? Do mumble rappers count? Oh, we're not even going to talk about that.
I don't even
Nope,
know what the
nope.
fuck that means.
Get that out of here. That's terrible.
Someone's
Whatever it is,
making
no.
some words up. That's not even
Wait,
fucking
mumble rappers don't they all do that after Will Smith left the rap industry? Isn't
Yeah,
everybody just
yeah.
mumbling and
What is mumble rap? Does
I
the
think
old
Roman
guy have
has
no
eyes, but his weird puppet doesn't have eyes. But Roman's
the
grumpy.
puppet has no eyes. I have eyes. I can go
Yes.
get it, but then that's going to cause a disruption
Please
in the
don't.
stream.
Don't.
And we've already had enough of that. And
Don't.
but the thing is, do you have eyes for the eyeless puppet? Is that what's
no.
Yeah,
It's
he
not
does.
it's not like a
I
partner.
saw the picture. It
It's
has
not like
weird
my
stains.
friend.
I would definitely.
We're not going to
this
talk
is
about the weird
definitely a
stains.
little crunch plushy. Definitely, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not like your secret sock on the boat. It's not that. Not the same thing. Very
You
different.
weren't going to tell anybody. That was our secret sock.
Yeah, we
Fuck
shared
Wham.
it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Wham and Culture Club. Fuck both of those so much. Queen is good. Queen is good. No, and so much fucking no with that. Jay, did you
Roman,
comment?
I'm going to have to get in touch with the voting board in the United States. Okay,
What?
Michael Jackson, bad. Queen, good. Are you sure you're not a Democrat?
I don't know about that. He's just mentally ill. He's just something's wrong with him.
Wait. Are you fucking serious? Are you literally fucking throwing that out there?
Wait, you made a delineation between the Eagles and Journey. Like, I can't
The
separate
Eagles are
They're
great,
pretty similar.
but you
Journey
have
sucks
hate
giant
towards
fucking
one.
goat balls.
Yep. See,
The Eagles are
licking
incredible
balls,
songwriters.
nonetheless. It's amazing.
Journey is just
So angry.
ball sucking synth fucking cock monkey rock.
But they were so progressive, Roman.
Roman
so,
the word-
No, they
Wordsmith.
were most certainly not progressive. That is not the proper term to use for Journey. Journey was
Their
just kind of
album covers were very,
bullshit,
very,
whiny,
very, very progressive.
bullshit, slow dance. If you're in the 8th grade, fucking rock. That's what fucking Journey was. Fuck Journey so much.
Later, Devin.
God, I'm not even going to ask you about Toto.
They had that one song. It was okay.
Yep. One of the best, most progressive songs ever.
I felt the rain down in Africa.
Oh, Lord.
I love their album covers so much. That's all I care about.
Yeah. Toto's still going, too.
Yeah,
well, that's because they're fighting with Weezer. Or having
that was like 3 years ago,
a funny
bro.
argument with Weezer.
Yeah. Toto. Most of the guys in Toto were like most of Michael Jackson's band members, by the way.
That's not even cool to say. That's just like wildly fucked up. That's just like, hey, fucker, everybody you know is in the Klan. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. That's fantastic.
Whoa,
Well played.
Whoa.
Well, now you can
Allegedly,
just meet everybody
for
at the
lawyers.
same place. That's kind of convenient, I guess. It's not all bad news.
All right, here we're gonna just cleanse the palate here for a minute. Everyone grab a drink, grab a pint. Everything's gonna be cool.
Get out of my way.
What's that? This, my friend, is a pint. It comes in pints. I can get you one. You've had a whole half already.
Had to go grab another beer.
Fine. All right. Hey, we're almost on 6:30, so I'm gonna have to actually get off at this point.
Are you sweating your balls off right now?
Well, it is very hot, but I have other things I need to attend to. So, first of all, I'm sorry for fuck off, John. Fuck off with the pronunciation.
He's Canadian, apparently.
I know. That's what I thought. I was like,
but
what the
Devin
hell?
already left. We already lost our resident Canadian in the chat because he had to go to bed.
I hate you so much.
He's sorry, everyone.
Anyway.
He's sorry he hates you, John.
He's not
Actually,
that
I'm not
sorry.
sorry I hate John. I'm sorry John thinks I hate him. And to the chat,
He's sorry
if I said
that he
anything
mispronounces
wildly
words.
offensive, I apologize. Most of it was accurate. The other ones are probably alleged, and we'll go with that version of it. So, anyway, thank you for letting me be on tonight. You know, I got some stuff going on, so I'm just trying to get back to that right now, as much as I don't want to. It's been fun.
Yeah.
I'm wildly drunk. So, flaccid. It's always good to see you. I hate doing this. It's always backwards. Steve, it's Sam Steven with a fucking hat. It was good to see you again. Nope. That one. Nope. Still the wrong fucking way. That one. Is that one? No. Fuck my life.
Stop using your hands, you Indian. Just say our names for
God
crying out loud.
damn it.
Good grief.
See, if I do this, it's the wrong fucking side. That side's the right
How
side.
many
Steven
aircraft
Ransom.
did you guide off of the aircraft carrier with those hand
I
gestures?
wasn't drunk then.
Jesus.
You're not allowed to be drunk on the aircraft carrier.
You're telling me you weren't drunk when you were in the Navy?
Not allowed.
I wasn't drunk when it was my job in the Navy.
Those radio waves did a number on you.
It was
there,
the rest
Roman.
of the Navy. Anyway. And then my... Nope. It's done. It's that one.
Wave
God.
off, Roman. Just wave off.
You're all fucked.
Do you have any last minute things that you want to push or promote before you?
Not really.
I
You know
sure
they are.
do. Before he
You're-
leaves the stream, I got a few things to say to him. So,
Oh,
There-
God.
oh, dude, we should do a
Is this
roast of
Michael
Roman.
Jackson again?
Roman is always roast worthy. He's a Vegas
Anyway.
rat pack man. I swear.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, I apologize for my early departure tonight, but I just got some stuff I got to deal with. And thank you for letting me be here. And as belligerent as I might have been,
It's always
Sorry.
good fun.
And John, I suspect I shall see you this week, and I shall take this all out on you physically. All right, guys, later.
Take care, Roman.
See you, Roman.
Good talking, buddy. See you.
He's got like George Costanza like energy, you know. It's just like
we'll hash it out over. We'll hash it out over an evening of cigars and whiskey, and we'll hug it out and do it all over again the next week. You know.
Oh man, cigars and whiskey. Where am I for this?
We need to get a clip of Roman saying "Serenity Now" over and over. He's perfect for that quote.
I'll work on that this week. Oh boy!
Just change his name in the stream to Art Vandalay next time.
All right. So, anyways, even with Roman taking off, I think we've kind of run the course of the topic. So, do we have any final things we want to end on, or anything you guys want to plug before we take off for the night?
I just have my band.
Always a good thing. Always a good creative outlet as well.
You know, if you put the link to the Instagram in the comments so people can talk about how much they hate us.
It's always a good time.
Seeing
we lost Placid. What happened? Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, well, Placid's out, and then Steven is as we said before, you're sort of becoming like our regular co-host on both Mondays and Thursdays.
Yeah, and I'm joining this group of guys. I was in a 5.5 hour stream with a bunch of British guys from PJ Maybe called
nice. Okay.
Let's Talk Geeky. We were like chatting crazy. You know these guys are like pub demon kind of conversations. You know, like super knowledgeable about the few things that they know so much about. We had a grand old time. It was great. A lot of military guys over there, too. I was surprised. We got a communications guy and a former Navy SEAL adjacent. Just pretty cool bunch of guys over there. That's for sure. And we're getting together tomorrow again to kick around the new Dragon Ball Abridged, which is a spoof re-edit of the Dragon Ball Z series. So that should be a giggle. They all enjoy it.
Yeah.
That's Tuesday. I think I'll post something in Twitter tomorrow.
Okay, right on. Cool. I think I've got your info already linked in the video, as well as Flaccid there if people want to follow you guys on Twitter and YouTube. But yeah, Flaccid, you got anything specific coming up this week you want to plug before we sign off for the night?
Well, yeah, sorry, my internet just went out. I just kind of popped out of the stream. I was wondering, what's going on? I wonder
if, oh man, he was just like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah, when Roman left, I was like, oh no, Roman screwed up the thing. And then I'm like, oh no, I'm the idiot. No, no, I don't think I got anything special going on. Me and my co-host Gator, we've been reviewing She-Hulk, House of Dragon. We're going to be covering at least the Lord of the Rings and Andor series. We're going to see hopefully something here sticks because our audience is kind of all over the place and trying to figure out the algorithm here a little bit as YouTube modifies things here. But recently we've been putting out some shorts because YouTube really wants you to put out shorts for whatever reason to compete with TikTok and such. So me
YouTube
and
is just really into little boy shorts. I don't know what's
It is. And I'm here for it. So, I've been putting out some Seinfeld edits of She-Hulk and House of the Dragon, which are kind of funny. Just like, like the little transitions, like ding, 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 and then it just re-edit with like a laugh track, even though nothing what they're saying is funny. They're talking about like, did you make fun of my dead child? And they're like,
oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
So yeah, no, that's about it. I don't think there's anything special coming up. I'm going to hopefully. Steven was there for it. It's a cringe stream. I've been talking to Zax about setting up something where it's actually cringe, like real cringe, like either reviewing a review, doing like an EFAP of something, or everyone bringing on the cringiest memes they can find, and then we'll have like a tournament style bracket. Who found the cringiest memes? So that's what we got coming up. But that's it. Thanks for having me on.
That was a successful bit, by the way.
The cringe stream.
Yep, that worked really, really well. Because nowadays, I swear, you just got to open up the paper and that's it. You got instant 100%, grade A American cringe anywhere
Oh,
you
yeah.
look. It's like, oh, what TV show do you want to talk about? Oh God, even the subject of the subject is cringe.
Yep. Yeah, never does chill streams, right? So a cringe stream is right up our alley.
That's so cold. I don't.
It seems to be that when you, as much as I, as a creative person, want to try to put good things back out into the world, I've discovered that the videos where I'm complaining about something do far better. It seems so. People just want to see people bitching. Apparently,
true.
You're a grumpy old man in a 36-year-old body.
You're not wrong. You know, I try to put good out into the world, and it gets like 7 views. I complain about something, and it gets like 1,000 views. So,
like father, like son, man. You know, that's what it's genetics.
Misery loves company. Yes, MC, that is so true. Jay the Deep Minded, thank you so much for hanging out and being here. So I think that will just about wrap it up for us. Like I said, I've tried to kind of link some stuff in the description of this video. I've put the link in the chat there again for Sam's band and their Instagram. Definitely go check out some of the cool stuff that they're doing over there. And as always, gentlemen, it was a great time hanging out and roasting Roman. And we'll keep this going on a regular Monday thing. Sam, if you're free on Mondays, you're always welcome. Steven, obviously, you're kind of a regular. Flaccid, I know your schedule's kind of all over the place, but you guys are always welcome back anytime. Whenever you're free, whenever you're available, it's always good chatting with you guys. So I hope you guys all have a good rest of your Monday evening and a good rest of your week. And we'll see you next time.
Be excellent to each other.